Understanding fractions. Fractions. Frac means to break. So what we're looking at is we're looking at parts and pieces of a whole. So if I took a whole, let's just say I took $400 and I cut it in half, which means I divided it by 2, then I would get $200. You could say that $200 is a fraction of $400. Is it a part of it? Yeah. In fact, it's half, right? So fractions, that's all it means is showing a part of something that used to be whole. So for instance, let's take this first one. This first one up here is called half. And a half means to divide something by 2. Like what we did with 400. I took 400 and divided it by 2. If I take 400 and divide it by 2, then that means each piece is 200. I break it into 2 pieces where each piece is worth 200. We do this all the time in our lives when we split up money or we break up things into payments or we're dividing money between people or children. Normally we break things just like this. This next one is a thirds. What it means is to break something into 3. So if I have a $400 and I say, well, let me break it into 3 parts or 3 payments, then what I would do is I'm still going to take, sorry here, see if my calculator is still up here. If I took 400, let me just do this really quick so that we can see. Because this number is going to break into a decimal, and I just want to make sure I do this right. So 400 divided by 3, it's 1,33333. So $133 and 333 repeating. So let's just put that up here. If I did that, then I would get 133.33 repeating. Okay, that means each payment is 133.333. This is what it means to be something, to break something into thirds. The next one you would say fourths. Again, it means to take something and break it into 4 chunks. Let's say I have that same $400 and say, let's divide it into 4 chunks. Well, if I took 400 and divided it by 4, then that means each chunk is going to be worth $100. This is what it means to be fourths. Fifths. That means to take something that's whole and break it into 5. Let's take that same $400 and let's break it into 5, or fifths. I'm going to use my fancy calculator right here. 400 divided by 5. That means each chunk is going to be worth $80. So we do this all the time. We do this with money. We do it with stuff. Breaking things up or dividing it amongst people or making payments. This is exactly what it means to be a fraction of something.